2 years ago, when we first heard the phrase play, create, share, it inspired me, us, and I'm sure most of you as well. It is much more than a catchphrase. It is a full-blown genre on the PlayStation. So what does play, create, share mean to a racing game designer like me? Well, I dream of a fresh racing adventure that anyone can pick up and play every day, that empowers everyone to imagine and create whoever, whatever, and wherever you want to race, and invites everyone to the party, whether you're with old friends in your living room or meeting new friends online. So today, we're proud to introduce to you Modnation Racers. It's a thoroughly modern take on classic kart racing. It's made only possible on a console as powerful and versatile as the PlayStation 3. Before we get to some racing, let's meet the racers of Modnation. I'm sure you've all seen these urban vinyl collectibles and designer toys made by companies like Tokidoki and Kid Robot and others. And what I think is really cool about them is artists you've never heard of before are expressing themselves in unlimited styles and becoming superstar designers in the process. So what we do in Modnation Racers is we empower you to express yourselves and to become superstar designers yourselves. So I created this character. His name is Monkey Butler. I've always wanted to have a Monkey Butler. I think he's pretty cool. So I've saved him, I've uploaded him. All of you can download Monkey Butler and rate him. How'd you rate him, James?
Not too high, Will, not too high. I don't know what's with you and this monkey guy. I think I got another outfit for him here, though. I think that's a little better.
That's cool. So what kind of mod would you want to be, smart guy?
Let's take a look. Let's see what we got. This guy's pretty cool. I don't know, though. He's not for me, though. I think I'm going to go with this guy. Yeah.
Okay, he's pretty cool, but you're going to put him in my pink dune buggy, which I think's all right, you know. Pink is the new brown. You got to like it.
This guy needs a real race car, man. I'm sure we've got something better for him in here. Still a little pink, I think. Maybe we'll go with this guy.
All right, that's a nice ride, James. I respect that. So while you're preparing for your race, I'm just going to tell everyone here that these are just a few of the unlimited number of combinations that you can make in the game yourself. You can create, you can share, and remix them. So here we are in the game. Let's have some fun. Let's hit the track. When we set out to make Modnation Racers, we wanted to make the most gorgeous, most physical, most interactive kart racing game you've ever seen. It starts with the graphics. We're harnessing the full power of the PS3. The results speak for themselves. We're also using real-time physics everywhere. The kart handling just comes alive. Surface changes like this old rickety bridge just feel right. And kicking your kart into drifts just feels sweet. All without sacrificing pick-up and play control. We've got some weapons here. We've got a full arsenal of weapons that we're introducing. Some with familiar play mechanics, others from our secret labs that we're developing. Up ahead here, take them out. Up ahead here, we're going to see some of the more physical and interactive elements, such as this launcher. We've also got a stomper. We've got a, we call it the Devastator. It takes out opponents. You feel the ripple. You feel them being taken out. This one you can activate remotely. And, learn to drive, Coder Boy. Sorry, better luck next time. So that's a bit of the racing in Modnation Racers. This track was made using a tool we call Track Studio. We wanted to empower racers like you to become creators yourselves. It's ridiculously easy to use. So we're going to show you how it works. We're going to blow away that track, which was made in Track Studio. We're going to start a brand new track. We're going to try to do this in record time in under 5 minutes. Are you up for it?
See how we go. We'll see how we go.
So the reason why it's ridiculously easy to use is because we let you create by playing. And James is going to tell you what he's doing here.
Like Will said, this is super easy. We're just using regular driving controls here. We've got elevation on the right stick so we can make some hills. And it's smart enough that if we cross over the track, it's going to put in a little overpass or something for us. So we're going to keep this track pretty short, I think. Just make a little straight here. And then we'll bring it back to the finish line. We just have to drive back through the finish gate to close this off.
Bring it home, James. So as he closes the loop, what's happened here is in seconds he's actually made a brand new functional racetrack. And as he enters test drive mode, we spawn AI opponents and he's racing and he's finding out how fun his track is right away. How's it feeling?
Feels pretty good, I think. Feels pretty good. We better dress it up though.
All right. So I kind of like off-roading. Can we add some dirt roads to our track?
I think so. We've got something here for you. So we'll just select dirt from our palette here. And this is as simple as just dragging it out over the track. We can change the surface type. So that's pretty easy.
All right. Now we got to put in a background. Why don't we start with some mountains? Can you make some really big mountains?
I think we can do that.
I'm a fan of big mountains.
I think we got something here for you. We'll just make this brush a little bigger for you and just start pulling away here. This is really satisfying.
Bigger. I love
Bigger?
big mountains. They
Bigger is always better.
remind me of our home in Vancouver, British Columbia. They're beautiful mountains there.
Nice.
So I think we need to add some water.
I think we can do that as well. We just turn the brush around and we'll just drag this out through here. And then we've got a lake for these guys. I think one last thing we're going to need to do here, though, is we're going to have to even out this hill here. So just make the brush a little smaller. And once again, we can just drag this around and we'll bring up another hill. And we're all good. That's looking pretty good. One last thing while we're here. We'll go to our surface brushes. We've got a ton of surfaces to choose from. We're just going to go with some dirt around here today, and we can just spray this down like this. Nice and easy.
All right, I think it's time to add some green. Can you make a forest?
I think we got something here. Let's see. We'll go to our props. We'll just bring the cursor back through here. I think a couple of trees around this corner is probably going to look pretty good. Ooh, so we'll just start around here, and we'll just start laying these guys down. Once again, this is nice and easy. You just drag it out around the road. We can speed it up. Come back into the middle here, and we'll just fill out the center here, and I think we're good. Nice.
So that looks nice. But where do the Modnation racers live? I think we need to build a village for them.
Yeah, I think we got one of them in here. So this is in our palette. It's our village brush. Once more, we can just drag this thing around the side of the track and just start laying these down. We'll speed it up again. That's pretty satisfying. So now we're just going to fill in the middle of the track as well, I think. There we go.
That's awesome.
I think that's probably pretty good.
You know me, I'm kind of a reckless driver, so we need some objects I can smack through and maybe some weapons I can pick up.
I think we've got something here. We'll go with some safety cones around the inside here. That should make it nice and fun. And then I think we'll do a couple of weapons on the dirt section. So we'll just come back through to here, select our weapon pickup, place a couple of these down, and I'm going to drop in a little extra for myself just in case I get in trouble in this race.
Cool. All right, I think we have to hurry up. Time's ticking.
One more thing.
Okay.
We've got to drop in some of these little guys. I love these little guys.
James. Yeah,
Nice.
you have to forgive my friend. He's from Australia, so we'll indulge him. Yeah, I like mountains. He likes sheep. Okay, finishing touches.
Okay.
Bring it home.
I think we're going to raise the water here. That lake's pretty cool, but I think it could be a bit higher. So we'll just, whoa, that's a little too high. We'll drop that down a bit. That's about right, I think. Last thing we're going to do here is we're going to put in a bit of a sunset. It's always nice. So we'll bring the sun around to this side, I think. Just drop down a little so we can see it. Bring it down in the sky. That's probably a little too low, but we'll bring that up about there. I think that's going to be good for us.
Awesome. So why don't you go into test run mode and see how it is. What's just happened, folks, is James has created an original track from scratch. It's fully populated, fully lit, it's fully playable within seconds. And now we're going to have some fun here. He can continue tweaking his track using a whole host of tools. He can save it to the PS3 hard drive. He can upload it. Other people can play it online. He can even download it and remix it.
Oh, these guys are tough. I'm going to have to take them out.
I think you built a pretty tough track. You have to strike back with your secret weapon. Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome demo, James. That was incredible. To keep the faith there, James, even I didn't think you were going to get done in 5 minutes. But
I do my best.
You know, it would be amazing to see what you or anyone else here could do given more than 5 minutes on a stage here. So that's just a brief introduction to Modnation Racers. And the passionate team back at United Front Games in Vancouver is working really hard on dreaming up more features that we're going to tell all of you about in the coming months. But in the meantime, what really drives us every day is dreaming what all of you are going to race, create, and share when the game is released in 2010. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Have a good E3.